Today's Wednesday, and you know what that means? It's another time for Tom's Toys. Yay! Today we're going to be looking at something that's purple and green, and no, it's not a choking toad. It'll be Scrapper. Today we're looking at Devastator's other leg, Scrapper. Once again, Generations Titan class, Devastator. This original release, as I've stated in the other videos, there is the new Devastator that's being released. You can find it on Hasbro Pulse. That's about it. Let's get into the video. Tom's here with his toys. He's here to share. Let's go devastate things. Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are looking at Scrapper. You know, can you tell by just this week and last week's, or sorry, not this week and last week, by this video and the last video I did on the Constructicons, what their main color scheme is? Might be green and purple. Might. So this is Scrapper. He is a front end loader, I believe it is. Yeah, front end loader because he has the bucket on the arms. He's got a cab. Once again, as you can tell, he's kind of meant to be a big front end loader. As you know, got a ladder coming up the side here for the humans to get into the cab. Nice big front end loader. Not too many details to really go into. Got some, what should, if you could pick these out in silver, you can make them look a little bit more diamond platey. Got some smokestacks here. Got the cab with the Decepticon symbol on it. Purple windows, purple body. Got some detailing here. And then the arm, can move up. This bucket moves. So you get some motion. Holds all right. Got nice teeth, big wheels, and just like Mixmaster, he rolls pretty decently. I actually find he rolls better than Mixmaster. Rolls quieter, at least. Speaking of, there's the first two members of our team in their vehicle modes together, and they're looking pretty good. Generally in the cartoon, which is how I know the Transformers, even though there's the live action movies and all that, the Decepticon, or not Decepticons, the Constructicons had this guy as the leader. Scrapper was the leader usually. A lot of times people think Hook would be the leader just because he's going to be the main body piece, and that's usually how it went with the combination guys. The body was going to be the leader of the teams. But cartoon wise, I want to say the original toy, Scrapper, was the leader. To give you a little look at some of the stuff that Scrappers had to deal with in the comic books, because we're going to talk a little bit about the team size of the Constructicons here in a second. In the IDW comic books, their first Transformers run, they ended up killing Scrapper off and replacing him with Hook, became a leg, and Prowl became the head. And then later on down the line, they actually replaced Scrapper with another front-end loader, the Autobot Scoop, who is original toy is a double Target Master. And he's orange, not green. So, there you go. So that's just some Scrapper trivia for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull this guy off, and let's go ahead and look at how our buddy here transforms. So what we need to do, we need to go under here and pull his arm off, and pull his arm off. There's two little tabs that tab into the bottom of his hands. And you're going to pull these down like this, and then you can fold the feet out. And then what you need to do is come back here, and these fold down on that hinge, and you can plug them into the back legs, and then you can just split the legs apart. It's kind of like a T, and so you want to pull it apart. You can pull it that way if you really want to, but as you can tell, it's not good. It's better to just separate them. So let's show you here. So you just take and pull them. Don't try to yank them apart. It's not good for the toy. So you just pull them apart that way. Stand them up. Alright, and then let's go ahead and take the bucket, And we're going to fold it down and then fold this up like that. And it's got a point where it'll go and click into place. And you just leave it up against his back like so. The arms, we're going to just pull out the rest of the way. They're on a swing out hinge. And then the hands we can just swing out from inside like so. Again, I'm going to just swing them around like so. Then you take the head and we're going to just pull it up. Right? And then you're going to pull it up until clicks. There you go. This is Scrapper. He has no elbows in the Generations release. He does in the Takara Tomy Unite Warriors. I don't know if the new release would have it, but the original Generations release and the SDC release do not have elbows. And their reasoning for that was, oh, it's going to affect Devastator's stability. You'll see why when he's a leg. Not really true in my opinion, but that's what they said. So he has these for weapons. I almost forgot. I'll have to show it to you in a sec. But he's got what are supposed to be like vibro blades, I guess, for weapons. And we'll show you in just a sec. So just plug them in like so, like that, or you can't really turn them around. They won't fit in his hands actually that way too well. You can, but they don't work very well. So he's got that for a weapon. Like I said, the main downfall to me for this line wasn't the lack of articulation. It was the lack of the guys having guns. I don't really display them as Constructicon separately, so it didn't really bother me too much. Anyway, so let's go into articulation before I forget again. Swing that around, slight in and out. Rotation here, you can move the arm or the wrist around. Ball joint turns, of course. Much like Mixmaster, he does have a joint here, which you can take advantage of, I guess. Good range of movement front, good range of movement back, all the way out. And decent leg bend. And then he does have some ankle tiltage due to how he turns into one of the legs. Alright, let me set him here, and we'll go ahead and pull over Mixmaster here so you can see them together. And this is our buddy Mixmaster with his Lida Scrapper. Let's go ahead and just... I like the fact that they really do have a nice unifying color scheme. They are one of the few combination teams that really have a unifying color scheme. Most of the teams have like a unifying color here and there. This is one of the few teams where they are a unified color. They're all green with some purple and all that. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and move Mixie off to the side here, and let's go ahead and take a closer look at this guy, and then we'll see him as a leg. Oh guys, I love this head sculpt. This is definitely the original toy head sculpt, in my opinion. Really nice detailing here. Got a sticker on the chest. I wish it was tamper-graphed, but oh, maybe it is tamper-graphed. It just felt like a sticker for a moment there. Some red. And much like his buddy, he does have some gold trim around his waist, which is nice. Silver legs. And then green. Lots of green. Surprise, surprise, green. Alright, so for his limb mode, what we're going to do, pop his head back in. Going to take, and I usually do like this with his hands, which you can do this, but I usually do this because I find it works better as a heel. And then we're going to take and turn it around and then clasp it back in. Let's do the same thing on this side. Go ahead and clasp back in. We're going to do this, and then you can turn them so the fists face towards his chest. Go ahead and turn them around. The bucket is going to come down, and then what you're going to do is flip it so it's like this, and then there's a tab right here that's going to go in this slot here. And just a warning, it's not really happened with mine, as I'm, even though it seems like I'm being forceful, I'm not. But there have been issues where this tab has come undone on people and broken. And what you're going to do is you're just going to click it into place, and it'll hold. Alright, so we're almost there, almost leg mode. Going to take and separate his legs again and go ahead and, you know, attach them together here. Sort of like that. Go ahead and drop them down. Oh, before I forget, you can kind of recreate the original 1980s toy where you could put the wings on the back of the and have a flying flying front end loader. Alright, so what you're going to do next to help hold the legs in place, you're actually going to flip this piece around. So this will prevent these from swinging out. This will be your connectors for behind the knee area. And then, and much like Mixmaster, as a leg, he does have ankle articulation. So, you know, looks good as a leg. I'm not going to pull the other guys in to be limbs until it's time to combine him. Just a word of warning. I'm not going to combine them until I've done all 6. But I will let you see him as a limb. And let's see here. Yeah, so this is our right leg of Devastator. So this is what Hasbro was worried about as giving him elbow joints. They felt that the joints would not be stable enough for that to be his feet. So, well, yeah, very much the classic Devastator leg, much like Mixmaster. But this is even more so. Front foot, back heels, and that is original 1980s Devastator, if nothing else is. I love the big wheels on this guy. Yeah, there you go. So this is Scrapper, the leader of the team, and the one who dies, at least in the comics. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Next time we'll be looking at Long Haul, who is a dump truck. So, yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining me again. I really do appreciate it. And we're on to video 3. Bye.